Hey, what's going on, guys? Mitsiru the Kitsune here, as well as
Eternal Newb.
and we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Dishonored for the PlayStation 3
Whee!
with the Newb here as the guest of honor, or the actual player, I should say.
Yep. Hi, guys. I will save frequently and die often. More than likely. We'll see.
Best tip: save all the time.
If only life worked that way. Entering final exam.
Save and then exit.
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but there's no sub...
We should just shut him up.
I want to look for things under the tables.
You and your underneath the table thing.
I like going under the table.
I'm sure you do.
Hey, sometimes it pays off. Check this out. I found money. See? Oh, who's gonna make fun of me for looking under the tables now? And a potion thing.
Right.
Right. Maybe there's more money back here. This used to be a business, right?
No.
Used to be.
Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison. Go see him.
I like how I don't have to worry about enemies here. It's just like, oh, look through keyhole? Why would I do that?
Because you're...
I don't need to do that here.
You're fairly paranoid?
I don't need to do that here, though.
You are...
And I can even sprint here.
And not crouch the whole time?
Yeah, it's amazing. I feel so free. Where is Piero? Is he this way? Piero.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess.
And terribleness.
Terrible, terrible mess.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Piero. He's waiting for me to, like, bring him his oil, and I'm just gonna, you know, read all his literature and notes and listen to his journal.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might,
Perfect.
by a
Now plug it
process
in.
of adaptation, produce high-energy humans.
Just get it
neat.
Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Ooh, upgrades.
Upgrades? What are you gonna upgrade?
Good question. I think, though, first I would like to invest in these.
You don't need those.
I get this feeling that they'll make life a lot easier.
Nah.
Just a hunch. And then... Bone charms? What are these bone charms they speak of? I don't know what these bone charms are.
It might be a good thing.
Maybe? I don't know. For now, I'll just go ahead and...
Get the mask.
Well, it's the mask or the accuracy?
Why not both?
Wait, what's this? Combat sleep dart.
Well, that's pretty good.
You know what? I'm gonna think about it.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
You're not my mommy. You can't tell me when to go to bed.
Will you stop playing with the vice?
No, I want to wreak havoc on his workshop.
Sure.
Yes, that is precisely what I am doing. Oh, it won't let me play with this one. What if I take this up here? Look at that. Look, Piero, I did you a favor. Aren't you happy? Oh, okay.
He is not happy. Oh.
I'm just being obnoxious.
And
Taking the money from your windowsill.
where did that?
My break with the Academy was explosive, for lack of a better word. I had to rebuild from scratch, but so much the better. I was sick of using tools made by less.
What was that?
That was me thinking I was gonna fall.
So you squeak?
Hey, I do squeak sometimes.
You're such a chick.
I do have a vagina, if that's what you mean.
No, I just meant you're very feminine.
I would be disinclined to agree with that statement, but, you know, my voice is rather high-pitched, and that is something with which I cannot argue. But I am not terribly feminine, no.
No, you're pretty feminine.
No, the only things that are really terribly feminine about me are my squeaks and...
Everything else.
Attention,
Oh, hey.
citizens of Dunwall.
Oh, my.
The Old Port District has been
me.
added to the evacuation
you
list.
could only be
The weeper
Corvo.
count for the month
I suppose
of
you're
siege
practicing
has
for
increased.
your...
The Lord
well,
Regent
your
has
job.
decreed that plague
You're much younger than I
ordinances
expected.
will remain in effect through
Do
the
make
month
yourself
of rain.
at home.
Stay alert
Terrible
and
you got
stay
blamed
loyal.
for the death of the Empress. Rest her spirit.
Hey, that was interesting.
Way to walk.
This can't happen. Stop it.
Sorry, lady.
You ran on her head.
Well, she was in the way.
Don't run on people's heads.
Haven't you ever watched Aladdin? It's like normal and stuff to run on people's heads. I mean,
That's Aladdin. You're...
I'm Corvo, also known as Aladdin. You don't know Corvo's parents. He could it'd be easy for him to be Aladdin.
No.
And that's the tune we hear everyone whistling. Yay. Okay, anything else here?
I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being
See?
seen. It is a bit romantic.
He's gone
though,
back to
isn't
being
it?
creepily sexually harassy. Everything's fine.
You should totally, you know,
River
just
traffic
hang
is
out with her.
forbidden from landing
Now
in the
pass. A theater play. Lord Nathan Boyle, shaking with outrage. How dare you, sir, clotted so in my very home? I should hand you over to the watch, depraved Tivian.
Tyranny.
district due
Let's see.
risk of
I don't
infectious
mind if I help
contact.
myself to that.
Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
And that's just a book I could read, but will not do so at this time. Anything else in here? Not really. exploring this building first. Books. See, this obsession with books is like unhealthy, I think. Oh, it's Havelock's diary. I'm sure he'd prefer journal or log, since he's a naval man, but...
Log entry 1-4. It seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connection. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point? We need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. Endlaw.
He thinks it.
Is this off? Switch. Switch for now.
I like how he can't find the switch. He's like technology, it confuses me. I like my boats nice and simple.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest.
Oh, hi there. You won't notice me, taking your shit.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
I like how you just take his pouch in front of his face.
And he just doesn't care. He's like, sure, anything for the cause. For now.
Please follow me to your quarters.
Okay. I guess I'll just be compliant. Like a good little lapdog. Ah! What are you doing here?
She was, making sure your room is nice and fit for your...
As long as she wasn't warming the bed, I'm cool. We're good, man.
She was, you know, doing all that and then some.
Well, if that's the case, we may have a problem. Oh, hello. Adventure time! Poor Wallace and everyone. They're like, God, we hired a child.
Mm-hmm.
What have we done? Ooh, money. What is this money doing on this roof?
Someone dropped it from the roof.
It's bizarre.
I feel like you're gonna fall off.
Yeah, I might. We'll see.
That'd be really funny.
It would be. And sad. And it's like, so we rescued this guy from prison to help us find the rightful empress, Lady Emily, whom he cares about deeply, and, you know, clear his name and get rid of this bad ruler dude, and instead he ran around like a small child and fell off the roof and died.
Yay!
Yay! We're really bad at picking people to help us save the empress, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like, clearly our problem. We just have no sense of judgment. Ooh, I want to go up there. Okay, well, I suppose I can't go up there. Where am I going? Ooh, that doesn't look good. Maybe I shouldn't go this way. What kind of crazy person builds a building with doors that open into, well, that?
Super special awesome engineers.
I wonder if there's anything over there. I'll wait down that. I should go to sleep, like everyone keeps telling me. Because apparently I am a man-child. Ah! Get out of my room!
Touch her.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you
I
privacy.
used to be the hostess
I
here.
understand
Oh, I
you
could
need
tell you
your
stories about that.
Hey,
Believe
she has a
me.
key. Steal the key.
I wish I could. I can't, though. Can I knock her out and steal the key? No.
You're just gonna crouch and stare at her ass all day?
No, the key! I don't have any interest in her hindquarters.
Hindquarters?
Yeah. Hindquarters stuff. Ooh, money! God, I'm like a little